I got 3 mics on me. I feel like the Terminator. All right, so before I begin, before I start my talk, tell you my name, I want everybody here listening, everybody watching online, to answer a simple question. A question that you've probably been asked by your guidance counselors, college advisors, maybe even your parents. If money was no object, if you could wake up and do what you wanted to do, what would you do today? If it didn't matter what majors made the most money, if you didn't have to worry about the pile of bills sitting on your dorm room desk, if you didn't have to worry about the opinions of your friends or your parents, what would you be doing today? I'll tell you what I'd be doing. I would be changing the lives of people, as many people as possible, bettering their lives through health, fitness, motivating them to believe in the dreams, break the barriers I can't, and actually fuel their lives with I can. Guess what? That's what I do every single day. My name is Arvin Lal. I am the CEO and founder of Shred Supplements. We're a supplement company on paper, but I call it a movement. We have been ranked on social media platforms by journalists as top 5 consumer goods, food products right there, under McDonald's and Taco Bell. So you could go to McDonald's and Taco Bell, you could eat, and then you could lose weight by using Shreds. We are a movement that has been featured in Forbes, Business Insider, Business Weekly, Sports Illustrated, Health and Fitness magazines across the world, and the list goes on. Okay? We are a movement made up of over 150 employees, the best talent in the industry, made up of photographers, videographers, accountants, writers, athletes, customer support agents, sales agents, you name it. That's a little bit bigger than a supplement company, right? We are a movement. Now, that's where we were, that's where we are today. Let me take you back to when this dream became a reality. 4 years ago, I was having dinner with my parents. I had something big to tell them. That night, I told my parents that I'd quit my job of 8 years. They said, "What? You're crazy. You just spent 8 years working up the corporate ladder. You have a secure job, a high-paying salary, 401k, benefits, paid vacation." I kind of remember what a vacation feels like. "And you quit your job?" I said, "Yeah. And guess what? I'm moving back home." My mom thought I was crazy. So crazy that she would have kicked me out of the house if I had brought my things in already. You probably think I'm crazy too. Here's this guy who spent almost a decade working up the corporate ladder, from his college to his early 20s, working the way up, getting a high-paid salary, 401k, benefits, paid vacation, and the job was secure. Left all of that to move into his parents' house to start a company out of the basement. You're probably asking yourselves why. The answer is simple. I woke up and I went to a job. Just a job. A job that I no longer had a passion for. You see, if you don't have a passion for what you do, what's the purpose of waking up? If you wait on your alarm clocks to wake you up every day, what's the purpose? Would you get up? Every day should have a purpose, and you should fuel it with your passion. A lot of you are probably facing a similar decision. Where do you go from here? Graduate college? What's the next step, right? I'm sure you have certain opportunities. Most opportunities that a lot of people don't have. But what direction do you go in? The choices you make today, tomorrow, they might affect you for the next year, 5 years, 10 years, or for the rest of your life. Isn't that crazy? The path that you chose or you choose might impact you for the rest of your life. So how do you make the right decision? Oh, that's what I'm here for. Whoa, this guy's got the answer to how do you choose the right path for life? Yeah, let me show you. Came up with something called the career matrix. It's a 4-column matrix that you can input your opportunities, and I'll walk you through the formulas on how you pick the right opportunity for you. Trust me on this. The first column, you write down your opportunities. Put down 5. You guys don't have pen and pad, so maybe take out your notes and your iPhones. Give it a shot. Right here, we wrote down 5 common ones: doctor, accountant, Uber driver, writer, and personal trainer. 5 common opportunities that people have today. In the next column, I want you to put down from 1 to 5 how much money you could possibly make from that opportunity, from that career. If anybody knows an Uber driver that's making more than a doctor, let me know. In the next column, you're going to put the time that's required to make that amount of money. Granted, you do your job effectively and efficiently. And you told them up. Anything that's 9 or above, you strike off the list. Don't become a doctor. You probably think I'm crazy now. This guy left a high-paying job, 401k benefits, paid vacation to start a company out of his parents' basement. And now he's saying, don't go after the highest-paying jobs in the country? Yes, I am. Go pursue being an accountant where you get all those. There's one exception to this rule. You have to love what you do. You have to have a passion for anything that is a 9 or above. Do you know why? Because the time that's required to make that effectively and efficiently, to make the amount of revenue that's going to keep you content, may be the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years of your life. So if you're not willing to give 30 years to become a doctor, then don't do it. Because if you don't have a passion for it, you're going to wake up one day and find out that you're just working a job that you don't have a passion for. So what do you do now? You have a passion for something. You know people that have passions for sports, for food. I love food. What do you do now? Is every passionate person living their dreams? Are they fulfilling their goals? No, right? Here are some reasons people give you for not fulfilling their goals and dreams. They say reasons, I say excuses. Reasons, excuses, same thing to me. Money, time, and risk. Wait, Arvin. Are you telling me that money is not a factor on achieving your goals? Yes, I'm telling you that. Are you telling me that time is not a factor in achieving your goals? It's not an excuse? Yes. I'm telling you, those are not legitimate excuses today. This guy's crazy. All right, so I'm going to go over how to overcome those obstacles. Money. There's something in the world more powerful than money, and is more powerful, it's called knowledge. What you do with knowledge determines its value. Right? So before I started Shreds, I spent 2 years learning about the fitness industry. I spent 8 years working for an industry leader in marketing, and I spent 10 years playing around on social media. That's about a decade worth of knowledge that I had before I started Shreds. Here are other 2 things that you need. You need a vision. If you don't have a clear goal, if you don't know, if it's not clear in sight, then don't do it yet. You need a plan. So knowledge, vision, and a plan. That will overcome the obstacle of money. If you don't believe me, we started Shreds with the $5,000 credit card 3 years ago. 2 years ago, we were in my parents' basement. Today, we're a multi-million-dollar brand sold in over 75 countries. So tell me again, if money is an obstacle. The next is time. I hear the phrase, make time. You can't make it. You have to find it. You can't get it back and you can't make it. So you have to find it. It's here today. You have the time. I have the time. Want to know how you can make time? You can't. You got to find it. Let me tell you some common ways on how you can find time. Stop watching television. Do you want to hear something crazy? I haven't watched TV in 5 years. I don't know what sports season it is. I don't know who's playing in the Super Bowls. I don't care. Why? because I am fulfilling my goals and dreams every single day I wake up. The average American watches 31.5 hours of TV a week. That's the average employed American, not the unemployed American. Probably got unemployed from watching too much TV. So stop watching TV. Try it for a week. See how much more productive you are. Next, stop gossiping about the TV shows last night. 80% of your day-to-day conversations are filled with gossip. If it's not about the bigger picture, if it's not about your goals, if it's not about positivity or benefiting people, don't have the conversation. You know, at first people thought I was a little rude when they started to tell me negative things about this person, this person. You know what, wait, stop. Why? Just stop. I don't want to hear it. No. I don't want to hear what you have to say that's negative about this person. I don't care. I don't allow negative influences to even enter my thoughts. At Shreds, we have something where you can't complain. You're not allowed to. Well, this guy's pretty strict. If there's an issue, you present the problem and you present the solution. And if you don't know the solution, you guess. Right? You don't complain. The next thing is, limit your time online. Average American spends 23 hours per week online. Here are the top 10 visited sites: Google, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, Yahoo. Those are not helping your research report. Google maybe. But most of the time, I think it's fair to say, are leisure. So 22 out of those 23 hours are leisure time. Set a time limit, half an hour, hour. Make an agenda for what you do when you go. You check your emails, you pay your bills. Maybe you have a half an hour of leisure to buy stuff, right? Set an alarm clock. Limit your time online. So let's think about, let's take this back for a second. 31.5 hours watching TV, 31.5 hours gossiping probably, 23 hours online. That's a lot of time that you have. You didn't make it, you found it. It was here the whole time. Right? So guess what? Time, BS excuse. Doesn't count. The next thing is risk. There's one thing that overcomes risk. It's simple, but it's also difficult. Belief. You need to believe in yourself. You can't BS yourself about this either. You can't fake it. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're going to look at risk and you might be hesitant. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your vision and you believe in your plan, then guess what? Risk doesn't exist. So let's take this back for a second. Money, it's an excuse. Time, it's an excuse. Risk doesn't exist in my world. You have this opportunity today. When you leave here, I want you to think about something. Think about this image right here. Top two pictures are from January 2013. That's my parents' basement. You can tell because of the ugly blue carpet somewhere there. The bottom picture is from January 2015. In 2 years, we've taken a $5,000 credit card and have made a 30,000 square foot warehouse, a 30,000 square foot office in New Jersey, a 10,000 square foot office in California with zero investment, sold in over 75 countries. We have a social media reach of over 500 million people. So tell me if money and time and risk are real excuses, are actually reasons. No, they're excuses. You believe it now? So let me leave you with this. Don't let anybody steer you away from where you want to be in life. Not your parents, not your teachers, not your guidance counselors. If you have a passion and you feel confident that you can do it, go after it. The hell with everybody else. This is your life. You have the tools and resources. When you wake up every day, know that you're blessed and you've been given an opportunity that most people in life have not. You have the ability to live your dreams. Let this be a testament.